and he picks out the right target.
Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage, came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This defense for the Niners, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
That one complete to McConkey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Smash, red. Here we go, here we go. Yellow, blue, go. Green, jack. Hey, blue.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. Blue, 32. Set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Ball red, black, 95. Hut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Right. Off play action. Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Running right through him. Oh, he sheds himself free. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. George Pickens. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Curry up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Niners 7, Steelers 3. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Down.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the gun now on third down. This one finds McConkey. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Ready. Cut, cut.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Here we go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Yellow.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
He might be being set up here for a busy ball game already. 2 kicks here in the first quarter, and he's knocked both through the posts.
And for now, you know they'll be happy getting those 3 points, but what they really want is to find a way for them to kick extra points instead of field goals.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Fields.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll get up to the... They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Here we go.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Lad McConkey, 76 yards. And the Steelers are once again back in front. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. A little juke. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Now Fields going to move him around.
Angel. Go.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Niners in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Easy, easy, easy.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here we go, Scott.
Now it's Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Fields. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Well, it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Fields. Completes it to Hardman. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 39-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go, set.
And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, how you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
They'll set up a throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, The front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the man over the middle, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Striker, 3-3, down. Red, cycle, blue, 32. Go pink. Hut, hut.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Steelers on 3rd down. Not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
A 29-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Tonight, eat you. Tonight.
Now Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. Give them 18 on the play. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Fields now to throw. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. Finds Pickens out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
At the 5-yard line.
Here we go. 58. Tonight.
Fields throwing again. inside the 16-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
222, 222. 11. Angel. Go.
Back to throw. Fields.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
This will be caught. Oh, my, what a play call there. The double pass works. It's a touchdown. Coup now for the point after.
And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Steelers 16, 49ers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, able to avoid him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Ready, set.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Here we go. Yellow, 6, 11.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Niners take over first down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all with the offense that you already referenced in the first half. He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, side. Delta. Tonight.
Connects with Kittle underneath. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Let's go. Tonight.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football. And what a nice gain on that play.
319, good tonight.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Good. Tonight. Go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
So it looked like a good opening drive to start this third quarter, but ultimately it's going to be an unfruitful one as they give it away on the fumble.
Yeah, the way they were moving it, you figured they were in good position to take the lead, but they sure picked a bad time to be lackadaisical with the football. They wound up giving it away.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Now a second and 10.
Ready. Cut.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's second and 10.
Come on, set. Edo, black, stick, mega. Hut.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. Boswell's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 5.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Throwing on second and long. Fields. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 53 yards. And the Steelers add 6 to their lead.
49ers 14. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 3-19, did I see that? Tonight.
Out of the gun, Fields. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Move 58, sit down. Angel. 11. Tonight.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Well, it's tough time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
At the 38-yard line.
19 winning. Here we go. West right fit. Go.
Fields. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
At their 48-yard line.
Fields going to change things up here.
Hey, can. Right.
On 2nd and inches, Fields. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, can. Here we go. Tonight.
From the 50, here's Fields. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Green Knights. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28.
21 yards. That's another 49er.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Fields. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Fields. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
49er first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Ready.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And able to
get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Cluster, stick. Let's go. Set.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. He completes it to Olave.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 32 on the play.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Ready, set.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Black ultra. 10 black.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
To the left side, he's got McConkey.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. Boswell's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Here we go. Right.
Play action. It's Fields.
His throw incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
319, right. Right.
On play action, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Fields.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
That's another 49er first down.
Right.
Fields throwing again. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs. At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
319, right. No muss, no muss. Chip snap.
Fields now to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another 49er first down. First and goal at the
Back to throw. Fields.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Quentin Williams picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Second down, goal to go.
Hey, here we go. Green 19, right tonight. Easy. Punch right. Tonight.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
It's third and goal.
You got a mini base. Why not? EQ. Tonight.
Barkley. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
From those who came up before me, I made a change of the story. Find me a work in the morning. Find me where people are morning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life is a people.
Here it is. 4th and goal.
11. Here we go. 222. West right zip. Tonight.
They snap it to Fields.
Drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal.
Extend. Mayday. Green 19, get that. Delta. Test. 11. Tonight.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Yellow, 43, trail, yellow. Ready.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to take it in for a steal.
touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Extend. Green 19. Got that. Right.
To throw is Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Green 19. Got that. Medic. Bunch right. Right.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here we go, son. Green 19. Got that. Tonight.
Out of the gun, Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Right.
Again, Fields. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
10 more yards.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Hey, Cam. Sit high.
Fields. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
The score, Steelers 36.
So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Come on, set.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them this one is now planted.